Every coin has a story, but some stories become unforgettable because of the tiny details most people never notice. Today, we are looking at the 1957 USA 1 cent, also known as the Lincoln Wheat Penny. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary copper coin that millions of Americans once carried in their pockets. Yet, collectors continue to study this date because certain examples have drawn remarkable attention over the years. This does not mean every 1957 penny is rare or valuable. Instead, condition, originality, and unusual mint characteristics can make a significant difference. That is exactly why this coin remains one of the most discussed wheat pennies. Stay with me until the end, because one surprising fact has made this classic coin famous among collectors across the world. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displays the familiar wheat ears that gave the series its famous nickname. The 1957 issue represents the closing years of the wheat penny design before the reverse changed in 1959. Because so many examples were produced, these coins are still found in old collections, inherited boxes, and forgotten coin jars. Most pieces are common and worth only a modest amount. However, experienced collectors know that appearance alone never tells the complete story. A well-preserved coin with strong details, original color, and unusual characteristics can stand out from thousands of ordinary examples. That possibility is what keeps collectors searching year after year. When experts evaluate a 1957 1 cent, they carefully examine every part of the coin under proper lighting and magnification. They look at the sharpness of Lincoln's portrait, the lettering, the date, the wheat ears, and the original surface. Even the smallest marks or signs of circulation can affect collector interest. Coins that remain close to their original mint condition are generally much more desirable than heavily circulated examples. Professional grading services also play an important role because they provide an independent opinion about authenticity and preservation. These factors together help determine how collectible a specific coin may become over time. Another reason this coin receives attention is the possibility of interesting mint varieties. Collectors often search for doubled lettering, die varieties, off-center strikes, or other unusual production features created during the minting process. These characteristics are uncommon, and only a small number of coins display them. Finding a genuine variety requires careful inspection and, in many cases, professional verification. That is why experienced collectors avoid making conclusions based only on photographs or assumptions. Careful examination always provides a more reliable understanding of what makes one example different from another. From time to time, headlines appear about exceptional coins selling for impressive amounts at major auctions. Reports have described a highly unusual 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny reaching approximately $108,000 after experts confirmed its exceptional qualities, rarity, condition, and collector demand. That remarkable result applied to a specific verified specimen rather than to every 1957 1 cent in circulation. Auction prices can vary significantly depending on authenticity, grading, rarity, market conditions, and buyer interest. For that reason, each coin should be evaluated on its own individual characteristics before any conclusions are made about its collectible value. If you own a 1957 wheat penny, begin by examining it carefully without cleaning or polishing the surface. Cleaning may reduce collector interest because original surfaces are generally preferred. Use good lighting and compare the lettering, date, edges, and overall details. Store the coin safely to help preserve its condition. If the coin appears unusual or exceptionally well preserved, many collectors choose to seek an opinion from a reputable coin professional or grading service. A careful evaluation provides much more useful information than relying only on appearance or assumptions. The fascination surrounding this small copper coin proves that history can survive in everyday objects. A single cent once used for ordinary purchases can later become part of an interesting collecting journey. Whether a coin is common or exceptional, every example reflects a moment in American history and the craftsmanship of its time. That historical connection is one reason collectors continue building Lincoln Wheat Penny collections decade after decade. The excitement comes from learning, observing, and appreciating the details that make every coin unique. Now that you have seen why the 1957 USA 1 cent continues attracting attention, take another look at any old pennies you may already own. You never know what interesting details might be waiting to be discovered through careful observation and research. Coin collecting is about knowledge, patience, and appreciating history, one piece at a time. If you enjoyed learning about this classic wheat penny, share your thoughts in the comments and let others know whether you have ever found an old Lincoln cent in your own collection. There is always another fascinating coin story waiting to be explored.